Hey, Awesomes. How's it going? Welcome to week 8. It's Wednesday. And I'll communicate with you on Monday. I've got some high tech internet stuff going on here. So I'm hoping that my internet woes have been solved. But anyway, so my initial thing I ask you to kind of be thinking about this week is thinking about a future meeting next week or after or whatever, inviting me to one of your meetings. I'd love to get a chance to meet with each of you, spend some time with you as much as we can in this environment online, and then also make myself available. Any questions that you might have, concerns about any of the projects or anything, clarifications you may have that may want or need for project for the needs assessment, project plan memo. We'll be going over those in individual videos for those 7 sections throughout the week. I'll be working on those. I'll be posting Google Slides and then videos as I can this weekend into next week. As I say here, we're going to take a deep dive into those main sections, and I'm going to use the sample I posted that's technically, I believe, under the week 7 heading on our Canvas page as to show examples. So it's a introduction, different quote unquote sections of the introduction, addressing those that's on our project assignment description for the needs assessment and project plan memo. So I'm going to address those as well individually. And then rather than have you maybe, obviously, I encourage you to read. This is a really, really, really good needs assessment project plan memo. But I'm going to take out very specific sentences and breaking up the introduction and kind of like giving us like an expanded view, if you will, the introduction, as well as the objectives, the audience and stakeholders, research methods, team schedule, team responsibilities, conclusion. So every single one of those sections kind of give you an idea of what makes this one a really good example or a good sample to follow and maybe draw inspiration from. You don't have to write yours exactly like this. You'll notice there are going to be some subtle differences. This team also kind of made it their own, kind of, I think they inverted, I think, a couple of the sections, which is not a no-no. Okay, so you can definitely make it your own. Just make sure we have that information in there that the needs assessment and the project plan memo tells, i.e. me, right, quote unquote, the boss. But it's really the needs assessment is for, all right, so you've done the video, right, of saying, okay, here's this plan we got going on. Here's what we're thinking about doing. These kinds of things via the oral briefing, right? So let's say someone has watched that, right, or someone sat in your presentation at work, and now the decision makers, if you will, are now like, hey, you know what? Let's keep it going, right? Let's see let's get a little bit more detailed, perhaps, right? Let's get a little bit more specificity before we get all the way to the next stage. So this is kind of that next stage in this process, if you will, of a formal proposal. So be working on that this week. Of course, obviously, I'm putting videos together now that I think that I can. So bear with me over the next day or two as I get used to whatever this new thing is. So here's our main sections. As I said, we'll do introduction, talk about objectives, audience stakeholders, the research methods, the team schedule, the team responsibilities, and of course the conclusion. And of course, I'll be also posting the slides, and those slides will be teasing out from that sample I just kind of pulled up on screen for this project. And then also be thinking about and send me an invite at your earliest convenience or when it works for you and your team. If you guys want to talk about when a good meeting time is or when the next best meeting is for you guys, just let me know. And so I can put it on my calendar and schedule to get a chance to talk with you guys. All right, approaching my time limit, so I'll be back with more videos soon. Hope you're having a wonderful week above all. And most importantly, stay safe and stay awesome. Bye, guys.